what I'm about to say about these shoes may or may not hurt other people's feelings, but it is what it is. That's why this is called Real Review. Hey. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Midsole, and you are watching the ShadeSnSoleS channel. Alright, guys, so for tonight, we're going to be doing the real review for the Kyrie 5 Lows. Now, what you say is a real review. Real review is where I tell you guys how the shoe is, my opinion and experience with the shoe, and to tell you guys whether this shoe is good for you or not, okay? You can best believe there's no bias, no bullshit. Nobody gave me these shoes. These came out of my pocket. And so, you guys already know. There's no bullshit in this channel. Alright, starting off with the Kyrie 5 Lows is a traction, alright? Traction is very similar, very close to the Kyrie 8s. Portions of it, Kyrie 7s. And one thing I could say, before anything else, this was not XDR. This was, I think, an EP version, but EP or PF version. I think this was an EP. Regardless, these were made out of Asia, and I got this from Asia. So this isn't the US release, okay? It's supposed to have XDR rubber and supposed to have a wider last. Last meaning side to side right here. Okay, all right. So traction. So what's crazy about this is that this one actually really works. Okay, traction, any court, it works. And the reason why I'm kind of pushing with that statement is because this was supposed to be a takedown model in comparison to the Kyrie Infinity. But the traction on these, for me, and how it performed, okay, this was actually better than the signature model. Okay, and we're gonna have the Kyrie 8s right with us over here. And we've discussed before in shoes that sometimes different colored outsoles makes for different results. Now, mostly out of the Kyrie 8 so far that I have seen have a different color on the outside than the inside. For some reason, excuse me. For some reason, different colored outsoles just make for a different outcome. Like just make it one color, make it consistent. Whereas this one, it has one color, and typically when it's Nike, when it's white or just straight out black, for some reason it's just better. I don't know why. I have no explanation for it. This is just my experience with Nike shoes. Same as this one. Like, this is supposed to be the signature model. This is a takedown model. But this one has better grip than the Kyrie 8s. Okay? Next, midsole. So for the midsole on this, in comparison to the Kyrie 8s, okay, Kyrie 8s has that big ass zoom air over here, and then this zoom air right here, right? I forgot what the rubber they use on the Kyrie 8s. Let's just double check. I don't want to misquote myself. Kyrie 8s right here. Let me see. Kyrie 8s, Kyrie Infinity, whatever you want to call it. Let me see. Unlock energy, 3-layer cushioning system, 4-foot sandwich molded sock binder, less foam. Didn't even say what the excuse me, what the foam was. All right, more than likely Cushlon. I forgot. Okay, don't quote me on that. But this one for sure, this is just regular Phylon, right? Okay, regular Phylon, and then a rectangular zoom air right here. Now the reason for the comparison is This one has so much tech in it, right? Does it feel good? Does it feel comfortable? Of course. There's a reason why I call this shoe Comfortments. Okay, comfort and performance at the same time. Now, everybody's got different tastes. I always say everybody's got different tastes. You know, everybody's got this different preferences. Some of you may love this. I personally love this, okay? But some of you may also prefer a sturdier but still effective setup, just like this one. Okay, this is just regular Phylon, but I say regular Phylon, but there's a big if in there, or not if, but there's a big condition in there. This may be regular Phylon, but for some reason they just made this really soft, man. Like, I don't even believe this is just real Phylon, but that's what they're making this out to be. Okay, they just calling it Phylon, but the way this feels, it's much softer than Phylon, much stiffer than Cushlon, but so much softer than regular Phylon. So don't be deceived by the name, okay? Because this don't even feel like Phylon. Now the rectangular rubber, or not rubber, rectangular Zoom Air in there. Has it been effective? Yes. So for some reason, when you just put your foot in it, as I have mentioned, it doesn't even feel like regular Phylon. It feels so much softer. Not sturdy to the point where it's painful to play in. Just enough for you to feel like there's rubber in there. Okay? I won't say to the level of comfortable. That's a personal preference. But it's just better than regular Phylon. So what is the cushion feeling and the court feel feeling? In the court feel feeling, it's still pretty good. Not as better as the 8s, okay? Or not as better as a signature model, but it's good. Okay, court feel was good. Cushion was also pretty damn good for some reason. Even if this is regular Phylon, like I said, it's not even hurting my foot. It's not hurting anything. And that rectangular Zoom Air right there was pretty damn effective too. I don't know, I can't really explain it into words, okay, that this is a takedown model, but it feels that way, but it's still pretty damn good for a takedown model. And then the upper of the shoe. Now you can see the upper on the shoe on this one is a bit more complex, where it has this material right here to help with the support, this material right here to help with the support also. This was not a big difference when you're talking about a low in this one, and this one is a mid, right? There's not much big of a difference, except the feeling of closure in the ankle bones. This one, it's gonna cover your ankle bones. This one, your ankle bone sits right there. Okay, does it look like a low? No, but it does feel like a low because your ankle bone is exposed. Now the big difference in that and how it feels is that this one, right, I said this is comfortable, right, but this one, I wouldn't say pretend, but it just feels more secure because of that lockdown right there. Now does that really translate to a better support system? In this case, yes, it did, because there's lace holes right here, and the support from this one is just coming from there, right? So inside your foot, it does provide a little bit more security in comparison to this one. But then the big difference is your preference, right? Some people may like the feeling of having that area of your foot, the ankle bone, being secured and stuff like that. This is the stuff for you. But then there's also players such as myself that prefers a more free feeling of side-to-side movements without restrictions in the ankle bones. This is where people who have the same interest pick this shoe over this shoe. Okay, now the construction of the upper, as I've said, this has been pretty complex right here in comparison to this one, because this looks like it doesn't have more support. But in reality, how they really feel is, I mentioned this is the best comfortments shoe I've ever worn, because regardless of the complexities in this, it feels so damn comfortable. Okay, it, like when you put your foot in, find a Kyrie 8. If you don't have Kyrie 8s yet, find a Kyrie 8s, fit that, and you will know what I mean. Okay, this is not the traditional Kyrie shoe feeling. This is just so damn comfortable. Okay, now where this come into play is where you actually want that typical Kyrie feeling, where when you put your foot in, okay, there's that fit, there's that Kyrie fit that you feel like it's just clamping up to your foot, not in a bad way, but in a good way. This has it. This is too comfortable. Okay, this has it. That's that feeling of support and just hugging your foot, where you know the support is the one that's hugging. It's not just the material itself, but there's actual support in it. This is what you get with this one. So this one feels a little bit, I wouldn't say narrow, okay, but this one is a little bit tighter than the signature model. Whereas in the past, Kyrie signature models felt tighter than the takedown models. Okay, so if you do want that support feeling, that hug on the foot type of feeling, this is it. Like, I'm not saying the materials on this are better than the Kyrie 8, but the difference in the way it feels support wise, this feels a lot better. Okay, it may be stiff a little bit from here because of the plastic, right? But this one has a better support feeling than the Kyrie 8s. Okay, that is my main comparison to it. So the materials on this, you get that, it actually feels about the same. Okay, but I believe the bigger portion of the difference is what I just mentioned. So also the laces on this are a lot better than this. Okay, and the tongue difference. So some people didn't like the tongue of the 8s. I really don't care about the tongue, like it's just there for me. But when you see the difference in the tongue on this one's going up, but then diagonal right here. Okay, it feels like it's a half flip or some shit like that, right? Did it bother me? No. It just feels like this one has more padding right here in comparison to this. It didn't really matter to me. I'm just telling you guys a difference on that. This one, the 8s have a better sculpting on the heel than this one, but usually that translates to a big difference. But like I said, just the overall fit and compactness of the Kyrie Lows is fitting better to me, feels more supportive to me than the Kyrie 8s. I know that's gonna kind of piss some people off, but hey, I'm doing this real review because this is how I feel about the shoe, and I've played with my shoes. Okay, you can't just tell me, bro, you're just fitting them and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't even want to go to that debate because I'm tired of talking. You guys, if you guys follow me, especially on my Instagram, keeping up with the stories that I do, you guys know I play a lot. But yes, the price difference on both. Let me see. Price difference on both. All right. Kyrie 5 Lows is $110. Okay. If you want to jump up to the Kyrie Infinities, that's a $130. Okay. That's not including taxes or anything like that. Now, if you want to ask for my opinion, I've already given you the full details of when you guys want this or who this guy is really for. Okay, if you guys want to watch individual unboxing videos, I put it down in the description box. If you guys want a performance or the real review for the Kyrie 8, I put it down in the description box also. Okay, so who is the Kyrie 5 Lows for? If you want a sturdier feeling right here, right on the midsole, and still have enough court feel, just enough court feel, just enough cushion, and that dependable zoom air right there, rectangular zoom air, and a better, okay, understand this, let's take them out, a better outsole than the signature model, okay, and let's just say you want a bang for your buck, you're good here, okay, let's just say, all right, this is Honda, okay, like you guys already know, Honda's good, Honda's reliable, all right. This is Acura, the feeling of comfort, and you know it's a signature brand, right? Like everything, the seats on this one, okay, the seats on the Acura are more comfortable than the seats on your Honda, right? And that's basically what it is. You know they're both coming from a reliable brand, okay? A reliable line in the Kyries, right? But you have here a Honda, you have here an Acura, okay? You know this is gonna perform good, okay? You know this is gonna perform good. It has everything that you need already, okay? But if you want to pay for a little bit more premium feeling, more comfortable feeling, and also a big difference also in the upper is that this is more breathable than the Kyrie Lows, okay? If you want a bang for your buck, you know it's gonna perform, okay, reliable. This is good enough. This actually has better traction than the Kyrie 8. Okay, good enough cushion and court feel. Okay, and for some reason I just feel more supported on the upper, on the I have a freer feeling on the side to side movements, but a better support feeling in the Kyrie Low 5s. Okay, then if you get a little bit extra, then you go for the Acura, which is sometimes, okay, the outsole don't perform as better as that one, but you got a more expensive, or a more let's say on the cushion department, you got zoom air right here and zoom air right there, a softer cushion right here, a more supposed to be supportive upper because of the intricacies of the upper materials, okay, and it's more breathable, right? Comfortments, performance, all right, that's basically what it is. Honda, Acura, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to support the channel. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, do hit that comment section down below. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for your support. It's your boy Diesel signing off. Peace out.